Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be about Season 3 here in Modern Warfare. It came out on April 8th. This video is kind of going up a couple days late, just because on April 8th, my classes started up on my Canvas page, mostly because they're all online, and due to the fact that of COVID-19 everywhere, and basically every college and high school is like online. So yeah, all my classes are online. I'm in front of a computer all day trying to do homework, so I hope you guys understand why I'm not actually uploading as very many videos as I usually am. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the roadmap for Season 3. So during the launch week, we're getting ourselves 3 6v6 maps. We're getting ourselves Backlot from Call of Duty 4, which is pretty nice. We got Hovik Sawmill, which I played a couple times, and it's a new map. We haven't seen it before. And it's a little bit bigger than I expected, but honestly, I think it's a pretty fun map. And then we have Anhai Incursion. Now, Anhai Incursion is the same map as Anhai Palace, except it's a 6v6 version, and it's basically just condensed down to be smaller so it could be played for 6v6, which I guess is all right. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have a huge opinion about that map. I try to avoid it, to be honest with you. But anyway, now we have a 6v6 version, which is pretty cool. Then we have a new Warzone game mode of quads. So we don't have trios in the game mode anymore. We don't have trios in Warzone. Now they replaced it with quads, which is now 4-player squads, which is what we've been kind of wanting for a little bit while now. Then we got ourselves a new operator. I believe you unlock that operator instantly as soon as you buy the battle pass. Then we have 2 new weapons which you can get for free. You do not have to buy the battle pass to get these. There's the SKS, which I believe is a marksman rifle, and then the Renetti, which I think that's how you pronounce it, is a new pistol in the game. And I believe this pistol actually has a 3-round burst attachment on it, which is pretty cool. And then we have vehicle skins, which is something we haven't seen before. So I guess that you can like deck out your like 4-wheelers, your tanks, or what have it be. So that's pretty cool. And then the operators for I guess later in the season, like this stuff I'm going to talk now is like coming out later in the season. It's not out right now. We're getting ourselves new operators like Ronin and Iskra. At least I think you say that's how you say the name. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And then we have a new multiplayer map, if you even want to call it new, called Hard Hat, which is actually a map from Modern Warfare 3. So that's pretty cool. We see it return. It's actually the first time it's ever returned in a Call of Duty game, which is pretty cool. And a new gunfight map called Isle 9, which looks like it's just a condensed version of the supermarket map, or I can't remember the name of the map. It's not called supermarket, but basically it's the Costco map, right? So yeah, it's basically the Costco map, just a smaller version of it for gunfights. So I guess that's cool. And then we have new multiplayer modes coming called Gun Game Reloaded. I believe these are the actual names of the mode. I'm not sure if they're just like putting them in there because they're coming back. It says new multiplayer modes, so I'm assuming we're getting a different version of Gun Game called Gun Game Reloaded. Not entirely sure what that means, but it should be interesting. And then we have Reinfected Ground War. It looks like Ground War Infected's coming back, but it's called Reinfected. So does that mean like I actually have no idea what that means, to be honest with you. So anyway, also later this season, we're getting ourselves a new weapon. It looks like it's going to be a light machine gun. Don't know the name of it, but that's cool. I'm down to have a new light machine gun. And we have Gunsmith Customs. This is something that's been kind of teased on Twitter a little bit. Like one of the developers has talked about this here and there. And they have kind of mentioned that they are pretty close to getting it finished, where basically you can take variants from different weapons and then combine them together, kind of like some sort of Frankenstein or Frankensmith. It's like they called it something like that. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm really interested to see what kind of variants people are able to make, and you can just see from the image there that you could really go all out customization with it. And then when it comes to new Warzone content coming out later this season, there's the new game mode called Scopes and Scatterguns. So there's going to be some game mode called that. I don't really know how that's going to work. And then, and more, whatever that means, right? I can't tell you from that image. I mean, it shows Alex there holding an M4, I believe. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what the and more section's supposed to be. So anyway, overall, pretty standard stuff. Nothing too special about Season 3. One thing I'm a little bit disappointed about this season actually is when it comes to the maps. For the most part, they're like maps we've like already seen, like for example Hard Hat and Backlot. We've seen those maps before, and I'm all for them coming back into the game. But the thing is, if we look at like Anaheim Incursion and like Isle 9, those maps, they look like they're maps that are already in the game, just condensed to a smaller version for the specific game mode. The only new map we're really getting out of this is actually Hovik Sawmill, which is a good map from what I've played so far, so at least it's a good map, but still, it's only really one new map, so it's a little bit of a shame. But you know, I guess I'm not really complaining either that we're getting some throwback maps like Hard Hat and Backlot, but yeah, then again, I kind of wish we just had new stuff. That's one thing I think a lot of us complain about Black Ops 4, is that they just reused a lot of things like maps, weapons, and just all that in general. So anyway, yeah, from what we can see here in the I guess screenshot for the roadmap, pretty standard stuff, nothing too exciting happening this season. Also, we have a battle pass, of course, right? Pretty standard stuff in there as well. You can get a Tamagotchi, which is pretty cool. Like, if you didn't want to pay, like, I don't know, over 1,000 COD points to get the Tamagotchi in the shop, you can just get it through the battle pass, which is pretty cool. Kind of what we saw with the KD watch earlier in, like, Season 2. But yeah, honestly, I mean, this isn't really a review of Season 3 material. It's just trying to give you guys info on what's going on with Season 3. One thing that's a little interesting is they don't mention anything about Spec Ops, but honestly, I could care less about that, just because I don't think anybody plays Spec Ops, which is really sad because I was really looking forward to it, and it's a huge upset that Spec Ops did not live up to the hype. So yeah, no new Spec Ops stuff, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's pretty much Season 3 in a nutshell. But you know, I'll have to like make a video later on, probably when I reach tier 100 in the battle pass, or when I complete all the officer rank challenges for Season 3. I'll probably make a video giving a review of what I think of Season 3, but as of right now, nothing too special, nothing super interesting going on with Season 3. It's kind of just things we've kind of expected. So yeah, anyway, there you go, you guys. That's Season 3. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more Call of Duty videos in the future, and I shall catch you guys later.